Hello everyone, I'm Rama. In this lecture, I'm going to give the formulas of gas forward and backward interpolation formulas, and we do some problems related to this. These formulas are very useful to find y or interpolate y near the middle of the table so that we can get more accurate values. Let us see what is the gas forward interpolation formula. It is obtained from Newton's forward formula by modifying uh, forward differences delta square y naught, delta cube y naught, etc. And the formula will be y of x or yp is equals to y naught plus p delta y naught. And the next one is p minus 1 by 2 factorial delta square y minus 1. This p minus 1 will be repeated in the next term, and in addition to it there is one more term, that is p plus 1. For p minus 1 we are taking p plus 1, so that the term is taken as p plus 1 p minus 1 by, in sequence we get 3 factorial, and in sequence we get delta cube y minus 1 plus, in the next term p plus 1 p minus 1 will be repeated, and the forward term will be taken as p minus 2. P plus 1 p minus 1 into p minus 2 by 4 factorial delta power 4 y minus 2 plus, in the next term, this entire term p plus 1 p minus 1 p minus 2 is repeated. For p minus 2 we are taking the term p plus 2 by 5 factorial delta power 5 y minus 2 plus, and so on, where p is obtained using x minus x naught by h. Without any confusion, choosing x naught, y naught, we can easily take delta y naught, delta square y minus 1, delta cube y minus 1, etc. from the difference table, which is shown here. We are taking the data as set of data points x comma y as x minus 2 y minus 2 x minus 1 y minus 1 x naught y naught x1 y1 x2 y2. For this we are forming difference table. First differences are obtained as successive minus preceding. Notation is delta y minus 2. Again successive minus preceding. The notation is delta y minus 1. Again successive minus preceding delta y naught, successive minus preceding delta y1. Again taking the differences we get successive minus preceding delta square y minus 2, successive minus preceding delta square y minus 1, successive minus preceding delta square y naught, and we are writing till we get the last difference. Now we can see that our x naught y naught is the set which should be chosen above x in the table. This x is a value at which the corresponding y is required. That means for x and y, above set of x, y values will be taken as x naught, y naught. And then from y naught, the forward differences can be chosen as follow a pattern that down, up, down, up. We should follow the same pattern up to the last difference. Here we can easily observe that x naught, from x naught y naught we can draw a horizontal line. This horizontal line is said to be central line. This horizontal line is central line. And other differences that we are using are exactly below the central line. So we no need to get any confusion while taking the forward differences from the difference table. And taking notations are also very simple. On the central line from x0 to y0, we can observe the differences, forward differences. They are only even order differences, delta square, delta power 4, delta power 6, etc. And the suffixes are from 0, we are moving in opposite direction. That means negative integers we are taking, minus 1, minus 2, and if still we have differences, we take minus 3, minus 4, etc. 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, etc. They are the suffixes for y on the central line. And for the differences below the central line are having, again starts with 0. There are odd order differences and the suffixes are again starts from 0, and again same pattern, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, etc. So without any confusion, we can easily take the differences from the table and use them in the formula finding p-value, so that y can be interpolated for x which is near to the middle of the table. Let us see how to write Gauss backward interpolation formula using Newton's backward formula. Gauss backward formula is y of x or y at p is equals to y naught plus p delta y minus 1. For Newton's backward, we get the term p plus 1 by 2 factorial delta square y minus 1 plus. In the next term, we get this p plus 1 as it is. For p plus 1, we can write p minus 1 by 3 factorial delta cube y minus 2 plus. In the next term, p minus 1, p plus 1 will be written as it is. And together we get p plus 2. So we see here p minus 1, p plus 1, p plus 2 by 4 factorial delta power 4 y minus 2. And in the next term, the entire term will be repeated. So the next term is p minus 2, p minus 1, p plus 1, p plus 2 by 5 factorial delta power 5 y minus 2. If you want to write the next term, the term p minus 2, p minus 1, p plus 1, p plus 2 will be repeated. In addition to it, we get one more term, that is p plus 3 by 6 factorial delta power 6 y minus 3 plus and so on. We should always consider these interpolation formulas up to the last difference in the difference table whenever it is difficult. And moreover, the last difference values are very small values, then we can omit them for our convenience. So in the both Gauss forward and backward formulas, P is obtained as x minus x naught by h only. So let us see the difference table and how to write the differences from difference table. We will see from the following table. Let us take the data points as x minus 2, y minus 2, x minus 1, y minus 1, x naught, y naught, x1, y1, x2, y2. We are forming the difference table. Always we follow the same strategy, successive minus preceding. Successive minus preceding is equals to delta of preceding delta y minus 2, successive minus preceding delta of preceding delta y minus 1, successive minus preceding delta y naught, y2 minus y1, it is delta y1. Similarly, the second forward differences are successive minus preceding delta square y minus 2, successive minus preceding delta square y minus 1, successive minus preceding delta square y naught, and so on. We continue the same till we get the last difference. Now, we need to choose x naught, y naught. This set is below to x, where y is to be determined. X naught, y naught should be always below to x in the table. And then we follow the strategy. From y naught, we move upward first, and then downwards, and then upwards, and then downwards. This pattern should be followed up to the last difference in the difference table. Now here, from x naught to y naught, we can draw a horizontal line. Then the line drawn horizontally from x naught y naught is said to be the central line. This is called the central line. As I said before, on the central line, even order differences will be existing. They are as it is from y naught. The suffix is 0. It is going to the suffixes as -1, -2, -3, etc. And the order of the difference is even. Delta square, second order difference, fourth order difference, sixth order difference, etc. And other differences that we are taking, they are above the central line. They are above the central line, and they are odd differences. Again, for them, the pattern is the suffixes are following -1, -2, -3, -4, etc. So we are taking the differences on the central line and above the central line, and the pattern is from y naught up down till the last difference. By taking the required forward differences from the table and evaluating p value, we can obtain y at any x. Let us see some problems here. Our problem is use Gauss forward formula to find the value of y when y equal to 3.75 following from the following table. X and y values are given as follows. We are given 6 data points. So in the difference table, we will get 5 differences. So for any problem, we need to first form the difference table and finding the value of p and taking the formula and using all the values from the table. We can evaluate y at the required x. We are taking x values and y values vertically and forming the difference table. As we are asked to use Gauss forward formula, we need to choose x naught, y naught, which is the set above x in the table. We are asked to find at x equal to 3, y at x equal to 3.75. It's very clear 3.75 lies between 3.5 and 4. For Gauss forward, we should always take x naught, y naught above to this x, so that x naught can be chosen as 3.5. So the corresponding y is y naught, which is 20.225. And from y naught, for Gauss forward formula, we need to take the pattern down, up, down, up, down. This is the last difference. So now need to continue the same pattern again. This is the difference table we have. Now we need to get the value of p. P is obtained as x minus x naught by h. X is at which y is required. This is 3.75 and x naught is chosen as 3.5 and h is difference between every two successive x values, which is 0.5. By using all these in p, we are getting 0.5. Now the third step is we need to consider gas forward formula. The formula is gas forward formula is y is equals to y naught plus p delta y naught plus p minus 1 by 2 factorial delta square y minus 1 plus p plus 1 p minus 1 is nothing but p into p square minus 1 by 3 factorial is nothing but 6 into delta cube y minus 1 plus p, the previous term is p plus 1 p minus 1 nothing but p into p square minus 1 into p minus 2 by 4 factorial is nothing but 24 into delta power 4 y minus 2. I'm not taking the fifth order difference. If we want, we can consider. Now, using all the differences and p value in this formula, it is simplified as 9.5, 19.4. So, at x equal to 3.75, y value is 19.4. So, here we can easily observe that uh, for x values, y values are given in decreasing order. So, our y value is between 20.225 and 18.644. Who may guess that we got the correct answer. Let us see one more problem. Find gas backward formula. Find by gas backward formula the sales by a concern for the year 1936. Given that two columns are given, first column can be taken as year, can be taken as x, and sales in thousands can be taken as y. When listing them in vertical pattern, writing x values and y values, it is clearly observed that x values are every two successive x values are defined by 10. So these are the equally spaced points. So h is equals to 10. Now we can form the difference table first. So we are asked to find y at 1936. It is very clear that this lies between 1931 and 1941. It is very clear this 1936 is not exactly near the middle of the table. But we are asked to use gas backward formula. For gas backward, we should choose the set x naught y naught below to x, so that our x naught is 1941, y naught is 39, and then we need to follow the pattern in the difference table as up, down, up. This is the last difference in our pattern. There are only 3 differences. Hence, we can consider our gas backward formula up to the third difference. Now we will calculate p value. P is obtained as x minus x naught by h. Our x is 1936, x naught is 1936. It is 5 by 10. Nothing but p is equals to 1 by 2 here. And we are writing our backward formula yp is equals to y naught plus, from the pattern, from y naught, the upward value will be delta y minus 1, and the next term is pp plus 1 by 2 factorial is nothing but 2 delta square y minus 1, and the next term will be p square minus 1 by 6 delta cube y minus 2. Let us use all the values in this and then simplify. I hope you understood. Thank you.